months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Curtis Jr. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. On the ground, it's Davidson. Breaking free at the 35. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the Sophomore.
This defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Flores. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Makes the ground. It's Davidson. And tackled there by the defense.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
Oh, down he goes. There's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Nice grab. It's Lopez. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quick throw, the catch is made. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Picks up a game where they'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the Cowboys look to keep this drive moving.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14-0. Fielded in the end zone. Here's Bargava. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Black Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to set up the offense at the 38.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him, looking to give up field position and not points there. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
21-0.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Out of the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the completion made. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And he get there on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's fielded at the 40. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's Davidson. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Hand off to the single back. He shreds the tackle. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Cowboys. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Black Knights will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's right. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Looks right for a quick completion. Gets into space at the 50. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it again. This pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Army.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move now. He lets it go. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Wide open downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Going absolutely nowhere, be a loss on the play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And the Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. They go with a direct snap. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He's going to hand this off. Breaking tackle. They can't get him to the ground. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. This is a determined running back, just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Still no answer for the passing game. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Army offense out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. breaks an open space. He's got the first down and still motoring. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush, the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incomplete.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage to get a first down. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Takes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And the Black Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Breaks loose at the 40. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
He'll hand it off. Trying finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Black Knights. They were not going to catch him that time.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Pounding away with the run game. Juice to get free. Tackle, but forced down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Kromenhoek. He escapes the pocket. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Army.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.